Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Tuesday, the 15th of June. We continue reading the book of Deuteronomy, and we read Deuteronomy 20 today, which is all about going to war. And it begins, when you go out to war against your enemies and see horses and chariots and an army greater than yours, do not be afraid of them, because the Lord your God, who brought you up out of Egypt, will go with you. So saying to the Jews, God is on your side. And as Christians, we know when we go out to fight a battle, God is on our side. And they told, look at the God, who this God is. This is the God that brought you out of Egypt. Think of the victories he won there, overcoming Pharaoh and his great army. This God is on your side. And so you go out with confidence. However, it's not, it's a realistic perspective, because a little later in verse 5 it says, the officers shall say to the army, has anyone built a new house and not yet begun to live in it? Let him go home, or he may die in battle, and someone else may begin to live in it. Let him go home, because he may die in battle. And so this is a very realistic perspective. We're going out to fight. God is on our side, but there are still going to be people who will die in battle. And so if you've built a new house, it continues. If you've planted a vineyard and haven't begun to enjoy the wine, if you pledged to be married and you haven't got married yet, all of those people go home, because you may die in battle and someone else will enjoy what you've prepared for yourself. And so as we go through life as Christians, we sometimes think we've got God on our side, and if God's on our side, therefore we can't lose, and everything will be well, and no one will get hurt. And it'll be sort of a Walt Disney kind of situation where there'll be an abracadabra wave of the magic wand, everything will be turned around, and we'll all live happily ever after. Whereas reality is not that, and the scripture recognizes that. Yes, God is on your side. You have the victory. God will give you the victory. God will give the nation of Israel the victory. But at the same time, there will be people in the battle who will die. And so as Christians, we know we have the victory ultimately. We might struggle today. There might be people that will also in some way lose their lives today as we fight the battle, as we march with the armies of God. The ultimate victory is assured. And so we march into battle victorious, and we know that. But at the same time, as Christians, we march into battle realistic, recognizing there are going to be hard times, there are going to be struggles, there are going to be things that go against us, there are going to be things that will happen that will cause us to suffer, and we won't understand. But we go knowing the victory is Christ's, and we are with him, and he is with us. And therefore we have that victory as well. So as you go through life, be encouraged that we are victorious, even if day by day we struggle with all manner of things that life throws at us. We mustn't let that overcome us or rob us of our confidence of ultimate victory. So be encouraged, be strengthened, and know that you are blessed.